I've written 3 poems, all of which are interlinked, mainly about Elsa and Rex, who were dogs that we rescued. So I'll start now, and the first one is Rescue Dog Elsa and her son Rex. To university went I when I was about 40 and fancy free, to learn about social work and to get a degree. That meant I had some time to spare, and for a dog I wanted to care. So we looked around and found that someone nearby had some beautiful pedigree pups, sweet and spry. They were liver-coloured spaniels, beautiful indeed, just what I wanted to fill my need. We went to view them and chose a boy dog. Rex looked at me, it was like I had come out of a fog. He had the most beautiful eyes I had ever seen, like a most beautiful dream. We agreed to fetch him when he was weaned and get his pedigree. The woman said, "You don't want that, do you? You can have her free." That was the most beautiful bitch you had ever seen. Apparently they had just bought her to breed, and now she had pupped. They did not want her to feed. Elsa was her name, she became my dog and the most special soul I ever knew. She became my friend and confidant, and I loved her so. The longer we had her, the more my love did go. She had been born on a farm and had worked with guns without alarm. She had had a great life, but when the farmer's wife had given birth, Elsa was soon in strife, as she kept trying to jump in the pram and the cot, not knowing that she really should not. So she was sold to this odd pair, who used her. I wish she was not there. I felt she needed a rescue. I went and fetched them and had to say, "Bless you." Rex was a lovely boy, bringing so much joy. He fetched sticks from our field to the rear of our house, as many as it could yield. There soon was a structure like a rambling stack, so I had him carry them back. He was such a friendly dog and carried a frisbee wherever he went. He had truly been heaven sent. He played with toys, and this did Elsa annoy. As a working dog she had no idea why bells and balls were there. But sadly our joy was short-lived, as from cancer Rex did die when he was only 2. We cried and cried and did cry. Eileen said, "Never again, no more dogs, never." Then when she was cleaning under a cupboard with great endeavour, out shot a ball with a bell jangling loud. Elsa shot in, looking all around for her Rex, her son, so proud. Eileen's heart melted, and to getting another dog she was won. My heart leaped for joy, knowing that we would soon have fun. We set off that day and found our Trixie at the RSPCA. They lived together a very happy life. They brought joy every day for me and my wife. Elsa was so lovely. I am so pleased she was in my life. Bless. Then there's a little one called Millie, about a dog that Rex befriended. They both were out of quarantine on the same day as puppies. So this is Millie. When Millie was a pup she was found crying in a dustbin outside Milgoth police station. What a sin! Fortunately she made a great big din and was rescued and carried right in. Now we got to know her very well. She played with our Rex ever so swell. One day she followed me home, and to keep her safe I did stop her roam. I knew roughly where she did live, but on her tag no address did it give. I phoned the number that was there and spoke to her owners and said something rare. "Is that Millie's mum? This is Elsa's dad." I felt really daft, really quite sad. She replied, "No, Millie's here." I said, "No, she sat in my chair." She went and looked in the garden at the rear, came back to the phone and said, "She's gone, I fear." I said, "I phoned the number on the tag. I can assure you she's here. I don't want you to nag." She laughed and she realised how silly she had been and quickly came and fetched Millie, who was by now licking herself clean. Now there's a third poem, and this one is just a short one, which I wrote a long time ago about Elsa and Rex, but I thought you might like to hear it. And it's called Elsa and Rex. When my little girl was a child, we had such joy and privilege when we rescued a spaniel and her puppy, her boy. They brought us love, they embodied life. They were the best, their spirits pure. They loved sincerely, wanting no more than to be with us unbeloved. They listened to our confessions, which never were betrayed. They told no lies. The love for us shone from their eyes. They played their games and loved each other. Our lives were enriched with their blessed presence.